Greetings and salutations to another day of Unicorn Overlord. And yeah, last time we got quite a bit done. We got two really big missions done. We got this one here, and then we took care of this one here. And we picked up a few new characters. Go down at the bottom here, we picked up Gamel, Mandarin, Celeste from that first map. As I mentioned, Mandarin and Gamel, they're from earlier in the game. When you first picked up Rolf, that's when you saw Gamel. He was the boss of one of the first chapters. And you had to have not sent him to the city jail. And Mandarin, you had to not execute him. This was on the Oaklease recruit map. If you did that, they'll be in that last map and you get them at the end of it. And then Celeste is always from that map, so you always get her. Celeste, generally, I'm honestly like, let me actually go to the different screen here so it's easier to see them. I'm quite surprised at Celeste in that, like, he's a defensive, hardy Griffin master, which you might be like, oh, that's kind of okay, but he has 21 attack. It's miserable compared to that of, like, if we look at, where is even Fran, like, keen offensive. Like, Fran has a terrible weapon right now. It isn't promoted. Yeah, unpromoted Fran has 17 physical attack. Promoted 10 levels and a promoted Celeste is 4 attack power. Like, yeah, no, she's just, I think her natures for the defensive hardy are really bad. Griffin Knights, you generally want them to be as offensive as possible, and you're relying on them to fight things that they're advantageous to really be well. Mandarin is just like Rolf, except I think Rolf is slightly more offensive. He's like keen, precise or something, whereas he's defensive, offensive. So Mandarin usually will have a little more defenses and a little less accurate. Gamel is double go-getter. I mean, he's going to be, just like Travis, if you set him up, be extremely evasive if you wanted to do that. Then we have Athelion here. We just got him in the last mission. He's an Elven Fencer. And Elven Fencers are pretty good. I don't usually use them though. I generally, their skills, so if we look at them here, Lightning Stab, they have Stun, they have Columns up against Cav units, Mirage Stab, attacks a row of enemies and gives yourself a Evade. Sulfic Barrier is Evade on ranged attacks. Remove Weakness, you can remove an enemy. A weakness from somebody that gets debuffed on your team and then give them Evade, and then you also get Evasive Impetus, where you evade and you then gain an attack point. So generally this class is very evasive, except their evasion is pretty middling. You see it's a B rank there, 39 evasion. Compare that to Gamel, who is the exact same level. He is, well, actually he's 1 level less, but he is promoted. He has nearly 30 more evasion. And he's not wearing any evasion items. So it's kind of like the Fencer evasion is based on actually using all of your passive points to give yourself as best evasion as possible. But against melee attacks, you have to manually evade because Sulfic Barrier is only against ranged attacks, or if you remove debuffs, you gain then the full evasion. Whereas rogues will generally just be that way all the time. But while I'm here, I did think about it. We do want to move that Laborers to somebody that is going to use it. And the only person I have that uses axes and shields that I really care about, we have Berengaria, and then you have Albin, if I remember correctly. So the Laborers is really good, but I'm probably... I like their setups currently. I feel like I have somebody else that should be able to use that. Yeah, Bruno would be the only other one, but yeah, same thing. Your passive point is worth more, in my opinion. So yeah, I guess currently we're not going to have it until we get Gloucester into a group. So the Golden Ram Axe is nice. It gives you a bit more defense. But I think I'm going to have him pick up the Laborers here currently. And he will, like I said, he's going to go into Clive's group eventually. He's going to be really, really good there. So it'll be a bit until we start really seeing him. But once we get him over there, it'll be pretty nice. And I think he will want the laborers first. I also thought about it. And yeah, Joseph's in the back rank here. So his gauntlets aren't really needed. So I'm going to give him the new golden egg we got. And Scarlet, I'm also going to give you a golden egg. I'm going to give you the one from... Let me actually just remove this so I don't equip that on. Gamel will also give you a golden egg. So now we have two groups that have plus 300% golden or gold income. So, and if you really wanted to, like, yes, you could. Since I don't use a lot of passive stuff for Scarlet, like we could very easily just, this could be the Miser's bracelet instead. So it's 200% gold, but I'm fine not using that at the moment. Or you could give the Miser bracelet to Travis and he can just steal all of his passive points if you wanted to do that. The downside to that is obviously he'd only have one passive point naturally, so you would have to be really careful with that, even though he probably would be just fine. The downside is you're having to take off an evasion item to do that. And I don't really want to do that because that's kind of scary. His 120 evasion is good, but it's not, you know, absolute. So down to 100 evasion, he could start getting hit by things. I mean, even up against himself, he's 18% hit right now, like if he was attacking himself. So dropping that down to 100, you're more than doubling your chance to get hit from 18 all the way up to 40. I mean, that's, or 38, that's pretty massive. So I don't really want to do that. And if we look at a bunch of these other people in my groups, Oakley's side, yeah, like I mean, this is like 13%, 9%, 2%. So like going from 2% to 22% is a massive jump, which is why I don't really want to give him that, even though it could give us a bunch of gold. Like I said, it also affects his plunder. So if you only want to have him do plunder stuff, like, yeah, I would, on the field, you would want to give him both of the Miser's bracelet and a golden egg with this bandit longsword to get plus 400% gold. So that'd be pretty good. What else did we get, by the way? I know we got some other stuff. I'm actually, let me do this again, because it's been a while since we've gone through it. I'd like to go through my accessories every now and then, make sure that we are indeed using some stuff that is really, really good, so I don't miss things. The earrings of pursuit, we do have those on Rolf. That's where we want them. Our sorcerer medallion is on the correct person. We have good stuff there. The gauntlets are fine. We do eventually get better gauntlets, like I said, so those will be important when we get there. Currently, all my plumes are on people that aren't in groups, so that doesn't bother me either way. Same thing, they're not in groups, so that's okay. Oh, we should get Elaine a green beret. We should have access to that. Alright, and all the pendants and stuff. Let me take a quick look. I'm pretty sure one of these towns over here had a green beret available. One of them anyway. Yeah, here we go. This one has one left.
May fortune bring...
Alright, so Elaine, you can get this. It's very minorly better, but hey, you may as well. One damage is one damage. And then we'll head back to the Liberation quest here, which is where we want to be. So we're going to save again after doing all those edits. And then nice little warm-up here with the Liberation quest before we do the main story. We're up against Elven Archers and Legionnaires. Should be pretty straightforward. Battle for Quentari. And as we can see on this map, there is a ballista immediately to our left, which I don't like. Now it's full of clerics. This is going to be an easy battle. But there are archers here. And then, yeah, we just have some stuff here. So the first things first, let's take a look at Clive.
What shall I do?
You should be able to... Ooh, you take... Yeah, because there's so many there. If we tell you not to use refresh... Yeah, okay. So if we don't use refresh there, he immediately takes care of that.
Chance to sharpen my spear.
How do we do up against this Legionary unit?
Who's my target?
We don't quite defeat them, but you guys do pretty well. I'm sure we have a group that could take care of them.
Judgment shall strike. You'll not be disappointed.
Yeah, you guys. You are in range of this group here, though. That is
Witness the might of an angel. Withdrawing for
And I
the
forgot
moment.
about that. Let's take a look at
The day will
Elheim.
be ours. We march.
You guys also take care of them. And you don't really take damage to them. Alright, yeah. I think we're going to send Elheim plus
Just a
Clive out.
moment.
Clive, I want you as close
I
as
ride for
possible.
Cornea. What shall I do?
You can do that group there. And then we're going to probably just be fine with Elheim. Well, I'd like Travis's unit to get out there and
No
do some
surprise
stuff.
there.
How do you do against
Let's
them? They
take
are
what's ours.
all... Yeah, you guys should be fine against them.
Yeah?
I'll have you go this way to them.
Go on.
Let's
I'll be here
withdraw
if you
you
need
and
me.
deploy you just closer.
No surprise there. Yeah? Go on.
So we can see there were people in the
Yeah?
in the woods there. That's
Stand
fine.
before me.
Just trying to be really careful so I don't get shot by the ballista. Anyways, by the fact that we turn refresh off, Odric isn't going to get refreshed on evasion down, which I mentioned last time. I was like, I probably should somehow change the tactics where I only refresh on like burn and poison. But I kind of want the general stuff taken care of because we run up against like a shaman in this group. If they get debuffed,
Victory is assured.
then
We
I
ride.
don't really have a way around that. So
Seems we've done it. 'Twas fate which brought us
okay,
here.
so now that they're
Go on.
stuck, all right, they are going after
There in a
them,
second.
but I should be
I'll prove
fine.
my worth.
Yeah, so you actually don't do. I mean, you do really well against them, but yours is toughness. Like that doesn't bother me at all. Anyways, let's move back
I
towards the
depart.
road here, or fortress. Sorry. Okay, they did hit us. Unfortunate. We should still wipe them out in
Time
full
for
heal.
payback.
And they're gonna refresh that, but we should pursue. Yeah, this will be just fine. I mean, they're all clerics, so it's not like they're gonna do damage.
You'll be
I
okay.
moved closer instead of kept trying to min-max it. We wouldn't have taken damage, but it's fine. We're gonna full heal anyway.
Like new.
Excellent job.
With you. Just getting started.
May the Father smile upon me.
I didn't have a choice.
Alright,
Let's
so
take
you
what's ours.
should do... It's the other group. You do pretty
Won't take
decently.
long. I'm ever in your service.
Oh good. Let's see which one gets
shall I do?
closer to us. There we go.
Your orders, sir. I shall
Alright,
never fail.
And like most Liberation quests, they do try to teach you things. So Fortress, this is the AoE, that circle around you, that negates stage damage. So that prevents us from shooting them with the ballista and actually doing damage. So even like we're, I would say, generously, probably a third of the way, maybe coming up on 40% of the way through the game. And it's still showing you that even in a Liberation quest, like new things that you can do with your Valor points. So it's great that we hit both of them, because this means now they both die, which is why we clear out the rest of them. So, really nice.
Be safe.
I never actually look at it, but the gold in the bottom right is where it shows up. I'm going to see how much we get from this one. I'm always like, oh yeah, we just defeat enemies, and then I forget to actually see how much gold we actually make. It's actually really good. I didn't know that that worked that way with the passive shatter. Even though they parry and take 0 damage, we delete their other passive points. They wouldn't parry the attack.
Battle is ours.
Yeah, I mean only 500, which means they wouldn't have given much to begin with.
Victory.
But it's
I'll
more
prove
than
my
none.
worth. Yeah.
You guys do pretty
shall
well
I do?
against them. You currently kill them and them.
Go on.
How do you do up against these guys? Oh, that's great.
I'm ever in your service. Yeah.
Let's not have you get in range here just yet.
Sure. Go on.
Let's have you head for them.
There in a second.
I'm okay with Clive beating these guys as well. because
Stand before me.
currently we're defeating them, which seems weird. This group generally doesn't do well against full physical damage, but I'm guessing because we stun them, we still do an absurd amount of damage. Yeah, we wipe out the front.
I shall protect you.
And I'm guessing we do enough damage and we break through there
Be safe.
that they don't guard against us, basically.
Don't despair.
Yeah, basically, if they don't passively guard, they just
We
die.
can do this.
This is fine. Yeah, as you can see, the difference in guards. Adel hit him for 82 when he didn't guard. When he guarded from Clive, with another 20% damage boost, he only took 18.
I'm here to help.
So, guard is really, really powerful. And we'll be showing that off eventually. We have a couple of units that are going to be, I mean, Hodrick obviously in this group, but like I said, this group is going to have cav units in the front row, because we're going to, I want to work on
A worthy foe.
the triple cav.
Let's take what's ours. Won't take long.
Do I want you
What
to
shall I
get
do?
the kill? Not yet, anyway. We'll,
It shall be done.
we will attack them
I've
with
arrived.
Travis, because we'll get a bunch of gold.
I'll make
Well,
it
not on
quick.
gold. We'll take no damage. That's really the more important thing. And we can be cheeky if we really want to.
Wander in dark.
So they're all going to use their quick cures, right?
Allow me to mend your wounds. Hold fast. You. I have you.
Saw that.
Stand true.
Nope. Saw that.
Right for me.
Yeah, but we're going to...
You'll be okay.
Oh, yeah, he's going to get cured anyway. I was going to be like, Nina goes next anyway before Scarlet, so she's still going to heavy smash.
You.
This is why I'm considering moving Nina out of this group. I still don't know where I want to put her.
Light.
But this group, offensively, like, is okay. Like, we do decently. It's not like they're bad by any means. But this group is much more of a... We just don't take damage. But the fact that we're not getting any enrage because Travis just doesn't get hit by things means that we're not really at that much risk.
Go on.
Anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to be a little cheeky.
Sure.
We'll withdraw
I'm
you.
ever in your
Yeah, you
service.
absolutely body them now. And we're going to deploy a lane and get some extra EXP for a little bit of time.
I'll be here if you need me.
You certainly could just
The day will be
have
out.
finished it, but
march.
we may as well make use of Royal Order when we can.
I
Free
shall never know
EXP
defeat.
is free
What shall I do?
EXP.
I depart. I shall never fail.
This next map's going to be really exciting as well. I probably want to undo refresh events eventually, but maybe I just get rid of the generic one for now and only refresh specific
We can do
things.
this.
How did you miss that?
Victory is assured.
Yeah, see, Adel, this is why you're not better than Clive. Clive is 100% hit rate here. You have 95. What is that?
Don't despair.
Well, I'm going to despair if you miss again. Wow. Okay, I was joking. I didn't realize you were going to actually miss.
Have my spear.
Yeah.
Be safe.
Didn't expect Adel to miss two
Seems we've
95s.
done it.
Anyways, we'll take the free 3,000 EXP for that. And we got 5,000 gold.
My lance grows ever sharper.
You need to get your accuracy
On my
together,
honor
man.
as a knight.
I wonder if I'm stronger than Lady O'Cleese.
'Twas fate which brought us here.
Alright, well, excellent. Quick little liberation before the main battle of our area here. you know, we added a bunch of time by just undeploying so we can get a royal order, but see no reason not to have done that. Double to the EXP we got for no downside. Alright, and what do we have in this armor? We have a Monk's Miter. This is quick heal. Scarlet has an item, an accessory that already does this, so if you wanted someone else to have it, you could just give them hers if you didn't want her to have it. Which is why I do find it a little weird. Scarlet, as a priestess, she has none of her passive abilities immediately heal people. The only one that actually heals is her start of combat one, which you don't get until much later, and then her one where if you use a passive ability on her, she will then have a passive ability back on you to heal you and give you a passive point back. I think it's cool, but I do think it's interesting that she's kind of more of the cleric type, but she has basically no cleric immediate moves like you would think with a Sharon or Tatiana, cleric and bishop classes. You get a horse killer great shield if you wanted a cavalry guard. I don't think this is necessary. I generally prefer any shield that has a plus passive point, because those are generally more important, in my humble opinion. Obviously, everyone's got their own opinion, but I would rather have more capability of them proccing abilities and stuff versus always heavy guarding a cav unit. Because in general, cav units don't do well against the armor as is.
Human. Let me know what strikes your fancy.
Still not here, but I'm sure we're only a couple battles away from hot cross buns. Eventually, that is the only they start selling that. And the reason I like hot cross buns over the grilled steak is grilled steaks, you don't get them until like the last 4 chapters of the game or something. Like basically, they have to be level 35 or 36 plus towns, whereas hot cross buns, they're going to be good for like 3 full countries.
Got it under control.
Alright, but yeah, as we can see here, level 19, and we're going to head off to the capital of Elheim, and we're up against elven fencers, great knights, and warlocks, and there's not really much for me to say, except it's going to go by really fast, because as you can imagine, most of the enemies are Zenoiran. And we know what that means.
The barrier is complete, Teras.
Are you certain about this, my lady? The crystals show that Ter Rosalinda walks with the enemy. Rosalinda, you say? Finally, an opportunity to be rid of her for good. Cut her down with the rest of those vermin.
Yeah, and if you happen to remember, all the way back at the beginning of the game...
I wasn't asking you. What do you suggest, Teras?
I have no cause to disagree.
Is Gailey there, you learn is that he was in the, if you remember, Elenia's squad at the very beginning of the game. He was in that squad.
Any
He was
who
part of the
aid the
prologue.
rebels must pay with their lives. My sister is no exception to that. Slay her, if you must.
As you command.
Need I remind you who reigns over this land, Lord Gailey? You are to advise on military strategy, nothing more.
I understand, my lady.
Then prove it.
Damned witch. My house was the most decorated in all of Cornea, and she has the gall to treat me like a common peasant.
I mean, you did, as far as we know, technically rebel against Elenia, based on what we know. Like Hodrick said, like everyone in that group there, so we had there was a witch, there was the Gailey there, there was Hodrick and Renal, and they said as soon as we encountered Valmore, or Galerius, I guess, all of them immediately turned on her, so. Alright, and we're going to take a look at the map, and wow, what do we see here but a bunch of roads? You know what that means. Anyways, yeah, we have some elven fencers here. These should be pretty straightforward. Couple unpromoted units. I'm just kind of surprised at still using that, but yeah. Some arbalist. We're going to make sure we pick up these items along the way. Some items you do have to use a flyer. Like this one, there is no bridge. It's going to go over this, so you will want a flyer for this. Another legionnaire. There is a campsite up here, so we'll definitely be using these liberally. And then we have some griffin masters and arbalist. So on the center bridge here, center island here, we have some regular infantry, Doom Knight with some thieves and a druid. This is going to be a little annoying to defeat, but we should be fine. Quadruple warlock, as well as some more infantry. So this looks prime for our Clive unit. They should wipe out most of them pretty easily. Over here we have some cav units, more warlocks, and some Radiant Knight warlock groups. So it's pretty well, I don't say well designed. Oh yeah, as we keep going up this way, we have more cav units, more legionnaires and elven lancer, and a mixed group here before you get to here. And once all the bridges are raised, we'll see the enemy here. Anyways, as we can see here, the enemy has very nicely set us up pretty good matchups. So as we see on this side, cav units and casters, Miriam is just gonna come over here, 3 up, 3 down, and then we'll capture this and move on. So she's gonna be fine on her own that way. On the left side here, we have a mix of some armor units as well as some elven units and then some archers. So this is going to be Clive and Elaine kind of just going through and switching up who's where to take things out and basically rush all the way up here and wipe this group. Elaine is going to be pretty good against this group here. And then, yeah, Clive should be able to handle most of the other stuff. So Elaine probably a little better against the armored units, whereas Clive is better against all the other stuff. Oh, and it's also worth mentioning, we have a bridge behind us that you can protect with. So keep that in mind. They don't give you this for nothing. Like why is there a random thing back here? But we should be very fast on this map. Because as always, for some reason they think it's best to have roads everywhere. I mean, we're a civilized nation, I guess. But yeah, we need to get all over the place. It's going to go fast. Anyways, yeah, Clive actually not as good against those first guys as we thought. So it looks like Elaine's going to be handling them. Anyways, Miriam, you'll be going this way. Hey, you got to be a little careful. You can see that the tower from the middle does reach us over here. And you actually... Oh, do we not have enough? Interesting. We'll be able to take care of that after. It's probably magic counter now that I think about it. Anyways, we want hasten call. And then, yeah, we're going to go really, really fast. Clive, oh, you actually do great with this. Perfect. Just what I wanted to see. I'm going to save my items because we could, like, beckoning call or use an item to get those guys out of the tower. So they couldn't have assisted here. But to be quite honest, I don't think it's needed right now. I would rather... Okay, well, we get one of them. I would like to save those items for other sections of the map. And it's going to be on... Oh yeah, those are female elven fencers, by the way. For some reason, their armor is very revealing, and they give them a lot of assets, I guess you could say. I guess they win by distracting their enemies. But yeah, I'd like to save my item uses for later, because I think Wind Fairy Charms are going to be significantly more important than Beckoning Charms getting people out of towers. And I'm fine with my groups as is, going up against some of the easier stuff without issue.
Stand, come then.
You actually take a lot of damage from this. There's no cab units, but can I... do this, you would take less, but I'm guessing the damage we're taking is
I shall never fail.
going to be from the archer, would be
You
my
face
guess.
me.
Yeah, that sounds more
Prepare
accurate.
yourselves.
Your villainy
Let
ends
me
here.
turn this back on. And we'll have
I
Clive
shall
going
never
first
fail.
here. He is going to be a little low, but remember, we only have to make it to the campfire on the left side here, and we'll immediately use that again. Oh, most of the damage is actually
Steady
on
on.
Sharon.
We can do this.
Yes, we don't Wild Rush, that's why. Well, I mean, we do get rid of his,
Grant them succor.
the rest of
I'm
his
here to
ability
help.
cover. That's fine.
We can do this. Together now.
Unless that other hoplite fails to defend or guard, we are... we're not killing anything else here. We will heal back to full, though. Yeah, guard is powerful.
A flawless victory.
Ooh, another rapport level. Excellent.
We march.
Yeah, the problem is that's not going to be fully accurate.
You face me.
We all of a sudden take 71
yourself.
damage. Like, what? How are we taking so much? I think, let me turn this off. Yeah, I'm fine taking this much damage. Oh, but we don't actually kill you. Really? Man, it's actually kind of annoying. I don't want, well, I guess, yeah, but one is fine. Things up against the next party. Elaine's going to have to do all of the killing. I mean, most of the damage is obviously going to be on Leia from the assist attack. We should be able to bust through pretty easily. Iron Crusher, good. Lane, you gotta be careful.
Enfeeble.
I guess, oh yeah, we did reduce their defenses. Yeah, and there he goes.
Give in.
Oh, at least you do no damage to us now. Yeah, we don't, I'm surprised.
Strength failed.
We don't do 43 damage to you? That's surprising. And yeah, I should have had Maiden's Hammer on. We would have killed her for sure. I feel like I was taking so much more damage. Oh, you're going to guard both of these. Alright. Well, that's okay.
Good.
Yeah, it was just if it wasn't for the fact
Onward.
that those archers were doing so
I
much,
shall never fail.
we gain 1 HP after all this. That's fine. We'll see what Elaine does against the archers, because if we can heal a bit that way, that would also be a good thing to do.
Don't despair.
Be safe.
You're going to heal him and yourself, presumably? Excellent.
Seems we've done it.
That's a
A
little
worthy
unfortunate.
foe.
Clive is technically higher level here,
We
but
march.
it's fine. Oh, you
To
take
me.
no
I'm
damage.
ever in your service.
You heal damage. Yeah, we want to get up to this guy, because we want to get to here, campfire for the 2 people, and then just start going in on them as well. Now, let me move you to
shall
here,
be done.
though. So I want
You face me.
Lane to pick up the item for the better Valor points. And yeah, we remove all of their chance to do damage now. offensive curse good. Actually good that you're getting the toxic bolts, Elaine, because if he gets another turn, he'll take damage. But then he'll also use lean edge, so the damage he takes from poison, he will heal back from. So. Okay. Glad we get this defensive curse down so they don't guard anymore. I'm kind of surprised at how much they defended. Why did we also not Maiden's Hammer on them? Well, Maiden's Hammer here, but... Excellent.
Fine job. Victory grows ever closer. The time is at hand.
How do you do against them? You don't actually kill them. Wild. That's fine.
I'm here, Your Highness.
Alright, so now we're over here fighting.
I shall not shy from battle.
I'm hoping we can get through pretty easily up against this 4 Warlock team. Wait, one of you lived? Wild. That's okay. Bye-bye.
Be restored. We mustn't grow careless.
Alright, now you're not
Tis the
getting
fruit of
EXP.
my
Let's
labor.
go.
The winds of fate blow at our backs.
That's fine.
I shall not disappoint.
Yeah, right now
Set it
you
off.
are way better, so I want to try to get that combat over there.
Smiles upon us.
We may be able to use this.
Alright, perfect.
I shall not falter.
That way we apparently defeat one of them before they get more chances to actually kill Lex. Ah, I see. This makes more sense as to why I'm like, how is Lex not getting protected? And the answer is we waste stuff on not Lex. I'm guessing you crit and or... Yeah, or do exactly 54... Oh, you gained a level!
Shielded.
Right! Oh, perfect. Couldn't have asked for better. I didn't even think about that. I'm like, how did we all of a sudden not defeat you? Also, it's kind of interesting how they handle things. I can explain actually here.
According to plan.
And I forget exactly how it goes. I think it's all initiative based. Oh yeah, because banishing, it's during no caster
need of
enemies,
me?
right. I want her
It
to
shall
use
be
her
done.
other stuff. Alright, how do we still look over here? You take
I'll
damage
prove my
now.
worth.
You
I
don't
depart.
take
The time
damage.
is at
Let's
hand.
wait.
We march. Onward. What shall I do?
You stay on the road, buddy.
It shall be done.
We're definitely
Come
not
then,
having Elaine
prepare
fight you. I will
yourselves.
have 5, then Elaine fight. That way Elaine gets the kill, but then also we don't waste all of our stamina. So they both get 3 back.
Victory is assured.
Well, victory is assured, but you're not wiping out the unit, so... Ow! What happened to Hodrick? That's what happened. He didn't guard. That was wild. I'm glad you're going to get healed all the way back up at least, but... Jeez, man, calm down.
Be safe.
I did not expect you to take that much damage, Hodrick. Jeez.
Together now.
Yeah, the difference between them critting and then not critting plus us guarding and getting 2 guardian bucks is now, yeah, we just take 0 damage. I'm shocked he took that much damage to begin with. That was wild. That's a crit. Okay, wow, that's huge. Yeah, there's the when they don't crit or they don't guard, like We kind of just chew through them. Excellent job, team. Excellent. Alright, so we're over here now.
I shall not shy from
We take a little bit of damage. I'm fine with this. Ooh, we almost got both of you. Hold on, one, really? I mean, it doesn't matter because it's assaulting blow, but maybe I wanted that to hit a caster. Ah, I see. Yeah, here's row barrier. This is the first time you get to see this. Excellent. Oh, right, magical pursuit. That makes more sense as to where we took our damage then. Oh, we're gonna get magical pursuit here too, aren't we? You live though.
Ow! Damn it!
Ow. Pain. Yeah, not too bad.
We mustn't grow careless. The winds of fate blow at our backs. What
Alright,
would
so
you
now
ask of
you
me?
can
By your
garrison
command.
here. And now we're up here. This is going to be a lane wiping them out.
Stand if you face me.
And the reason we want a lane do this is I want them both to still have stamina so they can keep moving forward.
Well met.
We march on.
I'll need to study this further.
Well fought. The time is at hand.
Alright, so we can just go here and
To me,
immediately
I'll
camp.
prove my worth.
Alright, so
I
move
depart.
here. And I
I claim
think
these lands for the liberation.
so this is going to raise a bridge. I just forget which one. It's the one right here. Perfect. And I'm pretty certain Miriam could just run through this next district as well, which is... Yeah, Rosalind was like, really? This
What do you
is...
need of me?
Alright, so we can take you...
Setting
Yeah,
off.
I think Miriam should be able to just handle everyone over here. This group might be a little annoying because they're triple legionnaire, but basically you can attack, we can camp, and then immediately attack again if we need to. Also, as you can see here, they don't start their reinforcements until you raise the bridge. And yes, I could deploy more people, but right now I'm kind of waiting on deploying people because,
I'm ever in your service.
yeah, it's them. Let's see if we can get under... I don't think I'm going to be able to get underneath them.
What shall I do?
So,
It shall be done. Your orders,
I've
sir.
arrived.
yes, we do want to camp. Perfect.
I'm ever in your service.
I want them, but I'm guessing...
We march.
Ooh, we are in dire straits right now. I don't like this at
I'll
all.
prove my worth.
Um,
I'm ever in your service.
we haven't used this quite yet. But we can do this here. This is going to take a lot of valor, but this will do damage to both teams.
What shall I
And
do?
now I'll be on the other side here
I
to wipe
depart.
them out. And then, yeah, this should line up hopefully better in a moment
is
for
set.
us.
Prepare yourselves. Don't despair. Victory is assured. Yield.
Ooh. Oh, right, I don't have refresh at the moment. Whoops. We should probably re-enable that. Yeah, you just took a bunch of damage for no reason.
Be safe.
Anyways,
We can do this.
cav unit started lancing, and it didn't matter.
A
Excellent.
flawless victory. 'Twas fate which brought us here.
Alright, so let's go ahead and turn that back on so you don't take a bunch of poison
I'm
damage.
ever in
Alright,
your
how do we look
service.
now? 62 damage. Not
March.
bad. Much better. 29, I'll
me.
take that. And then we have
Your villainy ends here.
lane captures, we get more valor. Clive captures, we get a... we get one extra stamina out of it, so I'm probably going to go with that.
Vigor fades.
Oh, I targeted the caster first. That's why. Yeah, and they remove weaknesses. Well, that's a little unfortunate. Oh, you're gonna get stunned. So Fatal Dive, as we already know, does guaranteed damage. So it doesn't really matter that we lowered their attack stat. But I think that's okay. They're going to use it, get rid of the debuff again. Yeah. A little unfortunate, but that's fine. But we have the other stuff to protect against. Thanks for the heal. This should wipe out you. We should do some amount of damage with Keen Edge here. And then, yeah, you should kill and gain a bunch of HP. Excellent. Wasn't the best fight. A little scary for Elaine there.
I must never yield.
But,
to protect my home.
yeah, overall still really good.
A fine bout.
So anyways, we're going to have Clive capture
What shall I do?
for
It shall be
stamina.
done.
And then we can
Time is at
move
hand.
you, because if I remember, it's always the bridge near you.
The path is set.
Now you're attacking over here.
Behold
Excellent.
the valor of a knight.
Nice. Big bonk.
I shall heal you. The day is won. Glory to the liberation. I shall not
Alright,
disappoint.
you... 3 stamina. I would like to attack them.
It shall have you need of
Let's
me.
make sure we stay on the road, please.
By your command.
What are we doing over here?
Consider it ours.
Third. Should gain another bridge here. Yep. As to that unit, Clive should just kind of walk right over. Really, the problem we have over here is
I depart.
this tower is on the opposite side of this guy, so getting to him is going to be a little annoying. I think we can do it, though, just fine. Like, if I think you can get through... Yeah, you can just go through the woods here.
I shall not shy from battle.
I'm fine taking a little bit of damage here. Like I said, we have the campfire behind us, and with our hastened call, we should be able to pretty easily kill this guy, go back, heal, and come back and wipe out the other dude, then capture. So, yeah, it should be pretty good. I kind of like it.
Be shielded.
Nature's Wrath, yeah, it's worth mentioning. You saw a 0% hit rate against, hit by 9 there, but we see the 0% hit rate against Renee, and that's because it only hits grounded people. So if you're in the air, wow, 9%. That is concerning. But yeah, if you... they only hit grounded units. If you're flying, you just don't take damage from it. There are a few other abilities just like that. One of them being, what is it? Hilda, I think, has an ability that does that. Well, not Hilda specifically, but a spear Hilda can use. In that, it only affects people on the ground. It's one of the 2-turn charge abilities. Yeah, very concerned that we took a lot of damage there.
What would you ask of me?
We should be fine.
It shall
Just
be
immediately
done.
go back in, though.
I shall
Alright,
not
perfect.
falter.
And then we're gonna, again, like I said, run back to the campfire, rest, so we're full HP, then turn back around and come up here, kill those warlocks, capture the center. Also just gave them a bunch of defense. Not that it matters for Morgan. Heavy Smash pierces. You can see the value here of warriors versus casters, in my opinion, is that Casters are only good against people with low magic defense. I don't say only good. They're only strong, like, offensively, against people that have low magic defense. Whereas warriors, the people that have the most physical defense to begin with, you bypass their advantage with heavy smash as is. Which is why I like them typically better as like big offense against armored units. I'm not saying casters are bad. Casters are good, but it's just for pure offense against them, I don't think anything's better than a warrior. And rage gives them way too much damage. You just kind of turn around and... Can you stay on the road, please?
By your command.
Yeah. Right. So, Clive...
Stand before me. Steady on. Onward.
Which is why I like having them. I generally try to use at least a couple of them.
What a joke.
I was worried there.
Yeah, now we're back to removing the little bit of defense we've lost with Refresh. But there's no casters here, so it's fine. I guess I could put a qualifier on the Refresh that clears everything to be with no casters present. So when there's casters present, she tries to use her Chrome of Warding.
We can do this.
I think I could also just turn it on and off as needed.
Together now. I have you. The battle is ours.
Good job,
Victory.
Clive.
What shall I do?
Alright, so we need to get into these guys without attacking the town. I'm going to try my best to get to them before they
Time is at
can
hand.
really get in and do stuff. Well, we actually take quite a bit from you still.
Onward. I've
I have
arrived.
arrived.
So you can camp,
I shall not
and then
disappoint.
you can just go click on this guy,
It shall
and
be done.
they die.
Prepare yourselves. Steady on. Be gone.
These types of units are really good for this
Victory
group.
is assured.
Double Wild Rush just deletes them. I like it.
A flawless victory. A worthy foe.
Alright, how does RNG look now? We still take a lot of damage.
I'm ever in your service.
You also take a lot of damage. What is killing? Is it toxic or is it Dark Flame? Yeah, 50% potency means he's probably dying to that. Let's switch this for one of these. Yeah, now all of a sudden we take no damage. Let's wipe this group out first, and then I'll turn around and go after them. Once we take this middle one, I'll
I shall
summon
never fail.
Luclese to get that item in the water there. As everyone else moves towards the final area.
We can do this.
I was worried there.
Not worried. I trust in your abilities.
You've nothing to fear. I'm here to help.
Steady on. Victory is assured. Yield.
You would be accurate. The victory is assured.
Seems we've
Just
done it.
killed that guy 3 times over.
'Twas fate which brought us here. I'll prove my
Alright,
worth.
and 124. Do you look better than... No, you're still taking
What shall
all
I
that
do?
damage. Let's just move here. We have the campfire to use as well. If we have to,
Prepare
we can
yourselves.
use that to get him stamina back.
was worried there.
I think they're gonna go after the top
Don't
row, aren't they?
despair.
Yeah.
Onward! We can do this.
Feeling we're gonna be doing 4 wild rushes here, and I feel like we're. Well, I don't even think we're killing that knight in the back.
Easy there.
Easy there. I'm gonna remove that, please.
We can do this.
Yep. Oh yeah, we're killing that guy back there. I wonder we don't take damage. Kill the only guy that could do damage. Alright, well, Elaine's group should be significantly better now against this group. That the Doom Knight is gone.
A flawless victory. I'm ever in your service.
Elaine, you should take 0 damage.
Path
Yep.
set.
What shall I
Alright,
do?
so you can go to the camp here
I
and just
depart.
garrison for the moment.
You face me.
Well met.
No crits. We should still kill though. Yeah. Fine, we gotta chew through all of these evade charges anyway.
Lethargy takes you.
We will eventually have an item where it
Easy there.
makes me worry less about the poison. Alright, well, all of your evade is gone. That's good. Now we just need to hit you. Ow. Glad you hit that, otherwise you would die to the next round of poison. Yeah, also, offensive curse on shamans don't do anything. And now I'm also offensively cursed. No. It's okay. That's pretty good.
Good.
How's our Valor look? I still need to deploy people, so... oh, but we still have things to capture. Like, we have this place to capture, and this place to capture. So, yeah, I'm gonna get a... Should have room to get a Royal Order in here.
Excellent. The time is at hand.
Behold the valor of a knight.
Why do you take damage? Can I... If I change this to just armored... What does that look? That looks much better. We'll still take some damage, but we will protect Lex the most, and that should be fine. Oh, we almost got that witch. Yeah, we would use the magic barrier there, and we didn't need... Man, this group is so close to just like, we would have not had any issue here. Ow, you got stunned? You're gonna use...
Tis trouble.
Yeah, well, you're gonna stop attacking the Griffin Knight now. That's good, I guess.
Yeah?
Oh, we came really close to actually having my Griffin Knight die. Interesting. Yeah, if we had did 1 more damage to either the Witch or the Vanguard there, I would not be in this position of my Griffin Master being at 1 HP.
Be shielded.
Anyways. In the end, it didn't matter. We're going to go all the way back up to nearly full, and yeah, definitely wipe them all out. Good luck dodging this.
The day is won. The winds of fate blow at our backs. Have you need of me?
Alright, so you
By
can
your
capture
command.
there, and let me fix that. There we go. You should
March.
still... Yep, we're doing
Your
just
orders,
fine.
sir. Come then.
Alright, very nice. Man, you have royal order for this, so you're going to get quite a bit of EXP. 2-star unit. Alright, well, you're out of passive, so you're about to die. When I say about to, I mean you have at least one more round, because Virginia's not going to kill you, because you get your offensive curse first. But my next turn... Bye-bye. Alright, well, Druid, good. Yes.
Victory grows ever closer.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and capture
To me,
here.
I'm
We'll go
ever
ahead
in your
and camp.
service. I'll
5
prove my
can
worth.
move this way.
It shall be done for the liberation.
Okay, and we can immediately pause. Yeah, as you see, like, it's kind of designed where they think you're going to go left, and then you kind of go down the middle, then over to the right, then up. But, let's be real. It's going to be way faster to just do...
We march.
Deploy, please go get this item,
Judgment shall
please.
strike. I stand ready. I take to the skies.
And then I'm going to turn around. Alright, and now as we see over here is this is just a thing, and they're going to keep sending people. So let's take a look at a unit. Ralphsian, honestly, I think is going to be pretty good up against them. Yeah, he should be pretty good. And I'm fine defending here at the command post versus on the bridge. The bridge has no stamina consumption, but it also has no healing. So, like, yeah, that guy's going to move towards us very slowly. But we might even end the match before... Or the match? We might end the battle before the enemy even attacks me.
The barrier has fallen.
He's out here straightening his mustache.
What? I see your useless soldiers are ever eager to drag my reputation through the muck.
This is no time to be casting stones, Lord Gailey. You've sat idle in safety while the battle has raged outside. Deal with them yourself, if it's such a blow to your esteem.
You dare think me a man of empty words? Very well then. I'll show just how sharp my spear can sting. But I'd like a demonstration of the wise and great seer's might in return.
So be it. I don't share your aversion to combat.
Good.
She's not wrong. She's a really strong unit. Anyways, with all of the bridges up, we can now go assault them directly. So when you look, there are a few units up here, but we should be able to kind of just cleave through them and then go work on Eltalinda here. And yeah, she has some pretty decent units. The regular Griffin Knights, that's fine. Has Legionnaire, row cover, prioritizing back row and heavy cover. But they have Gailey here, who's a sergeant. This is Chloe's class. And as you can see here, they have this Flame Javelin, which is attacks of potency, attack single enemy, and plus 50 potency versus flying targets, and it inflicts burn. So that's 200 potency against flying targets and burn. It hits pretty hard. And then he has all the same thing that that Chloe has. So we're good there. And he has Keen Call to give somebody guaranteed crit. As we see Eltalinda here, she has pretty nice stuff. Cornelian Pendant, Lapis Pendant, Charm of the Sun, so for HP and magic. Thunderous Thrust, this does stun, which Rosalind, I think, has the ice one, which freezes. I think. I don't know. I could go look. Fairy Heal, which heals and gives her +1 fairy, and it also grants targets immunity to damage for 1 attack. Now, because of how this is set up, she's basically always going to use Thunderous Thrust, over Fairy Heal or Prenus Edge. So, and then she's going to cure and heal if an ally takes damage. So yeah, we should do pretty well against them though. Anyways, let's get everyone over here.
Onward.
Oh, and
I'm
she
ever in your
has
service.
I didn't say this here, but she has a healing assist. So she can heal nearby enemies, or squads, just like a cleric or a bishop would.
What would you ask of
Alright,
me?
so let's get you going. Yeah, and as we can see, I don't know, we're a little powerful. So, I'd
Setting
like to
off.
deploy from here, though. Let's go ahead and send Travis's
No
unit
surprise
out so
there.
we can get some
Yeah.
more gold, please.
There in a second.
Alright, and yeah, my units are very fast, so they're going to go very
Yes,
fast.
I'll take it.
Oh,
Witness
please,
the might of
you
an angel.
aren't... You can
Your
undeploy
will
over
shall be
here, but
done.
it's unlikely
I have
you're going
arrived.
to
I'm
Go
here,
on.
Your Highness.
do
Won't take long.
anything.
Yeah?
Alright, so if we look at Travis, he actually does pretty well against all these units, except Eltalinda.
Let's
But
take
we're going to
what's
plunder
ours.
first because I want free money, even though I have like 400k or something. With all of his stuff, that is, yeah, like 4 grand.
Go
That's
on.
pretty good.
There in a
And
second.
then we're going to start
shall
sending
not
you all
disappoint.
in to
It shall
wipe
be
them
done.
What shall I
out.
do?
And I probably want the other groups
March.
here. You know, that's level 21. To get stuff.
I'm ever in your service. I
And it
depart.
looks like we
Have
have
you need of
spare
me?
valor
By your I shall not
to
disappoint.
spend, so I'm also going to guard call here. Get a little closer, I guess.
Have you need of me?
That way it covers the boss. So we still have enough to
I appreciate it.
No defeat.
Royal Order,
Now then,
Withdrawing for the moment.
as well as just wiping them off the map.
time for payback.
Yeah, we actually take 0 damage. Excellent.
I have you.
Eagle Eye gonna give me a bunch of enrages. I will take it.
Nice try.
Until you pursued away your passive. Now you're not gonna guarantee it.
Saw that.
Well, at least on him.
I'll see it done.
Alright, well. Nina. Nina smash. That's what's gonna happen here in a moment.
Thanks.
Light.
I like how she comes in swinging, like
No hard
the hammer's behind her, and then she kind of like rotates in as she just
Sure.
Your
smashes
orders.
their face in.
Stand.
I'll make it
Yeah,
quick.
also,
Prepare
Clive
yourselves.
doesn't even kill this group.
Hope you've made your peace.
Travis, easy. Easy one shot every time.
I'll be back.
Hold fast.
Nope.
Easy now.
Yeah, you need to be careful, because I did take that Vitality Talisman off Travis.
You
Like,
shall pay.
34 HP is not a lot. I think Bruno now has got more than triple Travis's HP, which is kind of funny.
Light.
Thanks.
How embarrassing.
Yeah, you lost to a little girl swinging a giant hammer. Hey, Joseph, another
Decades
level.
of diligence bring their reward.
See ya.
You are getting a lot of HP, at least.
Go on.
Anyways, yeah, as we can see here, I'm sure we
take
have
what's
somebody
ours.
that will
There in
handle
a
them
second.
What shall I do?
historically well.
March.
I don't know who I want to give this kill to,
I shall not
actually.
disappoint.
Yeah, you no longer immediately defeat them.
I'm ever in your service.
You know, I'll have a couple different units fight them. We'll see who do the most
shall
at the
be
moment,
done.
so I'll have you
Where shall I
attack.
go next?
Stand before me.
The magical energies of Ervelda surge forth. Now then, Lord Gailey, let us witness this spear you so often boast of.
Spare me the orders, witch. These rebel scum shall perish in my wake.
I don't know about that.
The day Valmore renounced our queen, we stood together, unwavering in her defense.
I've never gotten this conversation before. I kind of forgot. Yeah, you guys stood shoulder to shoulder.
Why then do you now shed your loyalty as though it were mere clothing?
'Tis the greatest irony coming from you. Sort this out!
Don't move.
Oh, we got the griffin.
Enjoy
There.
this.
Oh, never mind.
We can do this.
We got you.
This.
Fine with
I was
that.
worried there.
Think she goes before Adel next time though. So
Will not fail.
row cover here. This is really good. Obviously, we protect everyone in the back row from a guaranteed crit from a Griffin Knight, which is really nice. It's worth mentioning, I mean, they are a Griffin Knight, they're not a Griffin Master, but still. Still do a lot of damage. Elfelin down.
Victory is assured. Ha!
Almost one-shot Gailey? That's hilarious. Anyway, he is no more Javelin.
You'll see no harm.
Also, Adel, why do you have two? Oh, because there's a flyer here, right.
Be safe.
I forgot about that. We would have killed Gailey if I had turned that off.
Seems we've done it.
We could make another qualifying statement so he at least uses one of them.
What shall I do?
Yeah, now we do obviously very little, but
Have you need of me?
Miriam absolutely trounces him. Who do we want to give this to? Oh, someone dies there. You get absolutely
I'm
bodied.
ever in your
Yeah, I
service.
guess we can give it to Miriam. That's fine.
We march.
But yeah, and if you ever want to feel useless,
I'm
don't.
grateful for the support.
This guy hasn't even made it to the bridge yet. He's reinforcing Lord Gailey, who will be long gone before
shall
he
not
even gets to my
disappoint.
first fort.
Setting off. I shall not falter.
Fine, get rid of one of yours.
Nope.
Oh, you're gonna get burned? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. It just reduces it, immunes the damage, not the debuff.
I shall heal you.
Do them in. That was close.
They'll pay.
I'll take the enrage. You guys are oh so kind. Okay, almost. Yeah, I'm pretty certain Morden should be able to hit everything here now. Because we're gonna row heal with Miriam. Re-enrage it, it's plus 60. Yeah, heavy smash into the armor, and then he's gonna assault and blow, and he should be able to get everything else.
Be restored.
What are we hitting here? 65? Honestly, not bad. If they weren't a flyer, that would be 130, obviously. Get owned.
My well-laid plans shattered into 1,000 pieces.
Well, I guess they were your well-laid plans, but I'll take the 4,000 EXP. I've used Royal Order more in this playthrough
The
than
end of this brutal
I'm
war
pretty
draws
certain
ever nearer.
both of my
See,
prior
Chloe?
playthroughs.
I can do stuff.
I blossom ever brighter.
Which is why I keep running into the issue of that everyone is overleveled.
Glory to the liberation.
Also probably doesn't help that I'm only using 6 main groups versus, in most of my prior playthroughs, by now I have usually 8 groups, so managing EXP between them all can become problematic. But I'm happy with how it's turned out so far. Ooh, we're really close to getting another squad unlocked for 5 units.
Is she restored?
I believe so, yes.
Hope so.
I'm sorry, Eltalinda. I never wanted to hurt you.
So, Baltro's spell can be broken,
But
Who
of
goes
course.
there? Show yourself!
I'm right here, boy.
What is the meaning of this?
Master!
Yana, it's been years.
On your guard, Elaine. I learned everything I know from this woman, the sorceress Alcina. The very person who helped Zenoira conquer our lands.
So it was you?
Oh, poor little Elaine. You've come to resemble him so dearly.
It's you in there, isn't it? The real you. Not one of Zenoira's puppets.
Which means it was you controlling Eltalinda.
You misunderstand, child. Our magic does not simply make marionettes of its victims.
Then what does it do? My sister would never have conspired with Zenoira by her own free will.
And why should I answer that exactly?
We'll make you answer.
Sheltering myself in the girl's body took more than its fair share of magic. It seems this is where I make my exit. Farewell for now. But don't worry, Elaine. We'll meet again soon enough.
More bad guys.
You have my utmost gratitude, Prince. And my humble apologies as well.
I have to thank you too, Elaine. I'd never have seen Eltalinda again if not for your help.
I'm just happy to see you both reunited. As for that apology, you needn't blame yourself for what happened. Alcina's magics made you an unwilling captive. There lies no fault in that.
Your kindness knows no bounds. And it heartens me to see you safe and sound, Yonisa.
I owe my health to Elaine here just as much as you do. All because of a revelation he had that told him to come find you.
Me?
Indeed, at the urging of a self-named great sage within a sanctuary in Cornea. He claimed that in order to defeat Galerius, I must meet with the Turdanos of Elheim and unbind the Ring of the Unicorn. If you know anything about how such a feat may be accomplished, I beg you, tell me.
I understand now what you're after. But I fear I lack the knowledge you seek. Though I have laid eyes on some old texts that spoke of your ring.
And where can I find such texts?
Not
in the
here.
Nostirion, the Tower of Thorns in your language. It houses an archive only I may enter, within which lie histories that predate the founding of our nation, as well as records of arcane rituals and magics. I can recall a treatise regarding the unicorn being mentioned in one such record.
The spire stands to the west of this castle, and is a site most sacred to dark elves like me. But unfortunately, it now rests in Zenoiran hands.
Sounds like
Then
we're
we make
gonna
for it at once and
take
reclaim
care of
it for
that.
the good of Elheim.
Yeah.
Provided we're able to do so, would you be willing to grant me access to those texts you mentioned?
But of course, Prince. I will aid you however I'm able.
Apologies for the interruption, but the sun has nearly made its nest over the horizon. I bid you stay the night. I'll ready your beds.
Much appreciated. We'll do just that.
You lived.
Lord Gailey, you're hurt. Allow me to...
Silence! Flesh heals, but my reputation never will.
Yeah, well, you chose the wrong side.
Though I'm not entirely out of options yet. Just wait, you miserable forest rats. It's time you learn what happens to those who cross me.
Yeah, we'll see. That was a pretty long battle, but it was a fun battle. I definitely think they intend for you to kind of send everyone up the left side. You kind of go up the left, down the middle, then up the right side. You get a clear sight amulet for it. That's pretty nice. Even though I think we don't have one of those. We have some of the other stuff. And then also, Altalinde. Hello. She is an elven sibyl, so she, like her sister Rosalinda, is an elven caster. And they both get elemental roar, and yeah, they're both very, very powerful. We look at her here, like... let me always go here. I really should be going to the character list. But yeah, she comes in at level 20. And as we can see with her skills here, she gets Primus Edge, which that's what they both start with. Their extra skill is from their equipped weapon, so that's kind of nice. They shoot Fairy Heal, which restores HP to a row of allies and gives them immunity to damage for one attack, and gives her +1 Summon Fairy. Elemental Roar, this is just like Rosalinda, where the more fairies you have, the more damage it does. Curing Heal, this restores heal after a minor HP to an ally and removes all of their debuffs. Boon of the Fairies, this is her start of combat thing, where it restores moderate HP to a row of allies, grants a buff that negates single debuff, and gives her 1 Summon Fairy. And then she has Elemental Impetus, where she grants +1 attack, or active point, and +1 Summon Fairy. She also has a special here, Valor skill. This is hers only, I believe, where she can immediately warp an allied unit to a position near herself. So kind of like how Yana has teleport, where you can teleport to any button on the map for 2. You can... in Quick Call, you can instantly end the wait time of all allies within range. Rescue can be used, say like on that last map, like we split up, went to the left, went to the right, and maybe I only sent 1 unit to the right. I can have Altalinda then in a group on the left, and when the person on the right is done doing what they need to do, I can just rescue them across to where we are. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of really nice. So, and she has a really cute picture. Where did Rosalinda? You're in a group at the moment, aren't you? There you are. So if we look at hers, yeah, her different one is whereas Altalinda is healing, Rosalinda is dealing damage to a row of enemies. So those are the 2 main differences. But other than that, all of the... Oh, and yeah, Rage of the Fairies, this is an offense, whereas Altalinda's is a healing, supportive, not really a defensive. So yeah, they're both good. They're great units. If you use them, absolutely, they do a lot. Anyways, Castle Lahal, this one
bring what you seek among my quality
already
wares.
fully restored, so we're gonna go ahead and pick up this Lapis Pendant. I recommend buying these always. Anyways, we get Dawn Robes, Diurnal Impetus. Basically, after using an active skill, you get +20 magic attack, and during the day, you also gain 1 active point. It's pretty good if you have a caster that you want to continue to attack over and over and over again. Currently, my casters, Ak and Yana, are both fine with how they're doing. Ak already spends a lot of his stuff giving somebody else with Flame Conferral, which is really good. And Yana is using Magic Conferral a lot. So I'm fine not getting this, but it is pretty good, especially during the day. General's Pike, you get an additional passive point, so that's really, really good. And you get Phalanx Shift, which is it buffs a row of allies, plus 20% attack and crit rate versus cav targets. You can give, this is something that is pretty good for a lot of your spear users if you want additional passive points. This is a way to do that. Because, yeah, I mean, it's like one of the few ways to get passive points on a spear for people that doesn't, it's not the Dragonbone one where you lose a bunch of initiative for it. So highly consider it. I probably will get it later for like Hilda, or I'm just going to buy it now so I have it. That'll be easier. And then we go down here, and yeah, we can pick up some more things here. As we can see, still no upgrades on these items, the plus 20s, but we'll get there eventually. But there are more green berets. Let's take a look, see if anyone out there needs them. I think nope. I think all the people that have them already. You don't need one. Yeah, you have others. Why am I looking at you? You have a warrior's medallion for sure. You have other evasion stuff. That's fine. You have immunity items. You also have immunity items. Oh, don't need it on you. You still have the dancer's bracelet, which I'm fine with. I like how it works out with your group, because you're going to be in the back row all the time anyway. Alright, well I guess most people already have it then, so I don't need any more at the moment. So I'm fine. Oh, you don't need it. Oh, because you only have a silver bangle. Oh, because you're not promoted, that's why. Ah. Alright, yeah, so at the moment I don't need any more, which is good. Provisioner. Finally, here you go. You can now finally buy hot cross buns. I highly recommend these. They're amazing. I'm probably not going to buy as many as I have in prior playthroughs, but basically, I use these to just fuel my army in some maps where I'm sending people out alone. Like Miriam on the right side of the last map, if we didn't have that campfire when we fought the person at the northeast, I would have just item given her a hot cross bun, 3 more stamina, boom, keep going. Like I said, you get these at a pretty good time in the game. I mean, we're what, like maybe 45% of the way through the game, I guess would probably be a reasonable guess at the moment. Coming up close probably to 50%-ish. And these items are going to be available basically at every town from here on out. They're really good. I recommend stocking up on them, having them, and yeah, just, use them as needed.
You want something to eat?
Anyway, some new food here if you want to give that to people, and as always, all looks amazing. So, and we have free meal tickets, so you can absolutely use some of those to get some free rapport between people. And maybe you're going to want to do it for something specific here very soon. And yeah, we can go to another cemetery for Sharon. I do recommend going through all of this, make sure you get everything. A lot of times I miss items here because I'm bad. I think we'll be okay. Did we get a second town in here? No, we didn't. I don't know why I thought there was a second town here. There's an item there. Oh, we got access to the fort, I see. Alright, I don't see anything else sparkling offhand. But I do wear glasses because I have trouble seeing, so, I'm sure I'm not, I missed something, it's my fault. Anyways, if we look over here, we're gonna, I don't know how far over it's gonna be. Oh, it's up this way, actually. Alright, so we should be able to move around a little bit over here. Alright, so as we can see here, this is a sealed gate. Oh, right, we have Ethelinda. Let's go get that before we move on. Yeah, the bridge here. Only she can raise them. Let's go ahead and have her raise this bridge before I keep going. Because we're going to come up on another map here really soon that, spoilers, it's not going to let you go by until you do the map. So I'm going to do all my available exploring at the moment that I can before we go and do that. Get ourselves a nice faded journal. Let's go. I was going to say luminous corn ash, but no, this is where the journal is for Elheim. And it's another one where we're not going to be able to finish it until you're basically completely done. So I think one of the last ones is at the end of like the main story mission in this area. Alright, now we get a Watchman's Long Spear. Gives you blindness immunity and access to Eagle Eye. So that's another option for the Truce Rust. And yes, this is the way we get all the way over here to this, which is 5 Divine Shards. Really nice. Speaking of Divine Shards, how many of those do I have? I want to keep an eye on that because we have 12. We are nowhere close. I want to be able to get the... so we'll just go look at it. I forget how much it costs. The Grand Barris I want. Yeah, 40. I want this item next. It's really good. Can't imagine who it's going to be for after everyone I've been keep talking about. Anyways, keep going this way. But yeah, if we come up here, we're going to... Yep, Gaily running away. Pretty certain, if I remember, we have to do this quest right away, but no, actually I guess I can get around. Alright, because we're going to explore a little bit, then yeah, as you can see, these guys are powerful. We get absolutely wiped, and then we switch to the next group. We take 0 damage and just obliterate them. Get owned. We'll go down there in a moment. You can see the black market person down there. There he is, right there on the beach. I may as well go over here. This is another one of what would be considered a walled city, and the other areas is basically what this is. Can I get around? I can. Let's go talk to our black market buddy first. And there's another one of those doors down there from the monument to the, whatever it's called. Animoy? Animoy? I don't know. Nobody, I think, says it actually in a voice line, so... Anyways, since it's nighttime, we can talk to this guy. And what do you got for me? So we have a Blood Moon Rod. It's a whole column, and then you heal for that amount. We have Sanguine Conferral, which adds potency to an ally, and they recover HP. So this is pretty good, honestly. Like, if you wanted to give it to somebody else, like, you could give this to a Bruno or some frontline person to really, if their HP is a little bit lower, and to be able to gain more. Drain skill efficiency plus 30%. This is the healing portion of it. I don't think it does additional damage. So you could get these for somebody that, like, Berengaria, who does Sanguine Pursuit, or someone with a Sanguine weapon, and that this would heal for more. You can pick up another Bandit's Hand Axe. We already have one of these. I think it's on Morden right now. Yeah, it's on Morden right now. So you get extra gold if you want. Elf Eater, this is a spear, which you can use to attack a whole column. And it's like Cav Slayer for a lane, but it hits multiple, the whole 2 people forward and back, and it reduces AP, active, passive, and defense. Really good if you want to use it. I generally don't, because 2 cost is a lot, but it's there. We get some more pendants. You can get the Prisoner Shackles. These are better than the ones earlier in the game because it's now 10% less damage. Even though it's minus 15 initiative. And there's another Idealist Hand Mirror if you would like to use that. I still haven't used any of the ones I have because, I don't know, I'm weird. I don't ever use them. Probably should, though. Yeah, we got the monument there. I do have a little bit of time. I wouldn't mind doing an easier liberation, but this is not... once we talk to her, that's not a liberation quest, so let's go a bunch of stuff here. As we go west here. The town is completely empty. Alright, well, that's the main quest. We're not going to go there quite yet. I'm going to come back here. Oh look, there's a sigil here. There are indeed quite many of these. I think this is moderate 3 or expert 1 or advanced 1. Yeah, advanced 1. So level 21, which is conveniently what most of our team is currently able to do. Yeah, we wiped you off the map here. The battle for Hildi. Hilda. Oh, I'm sorry. That's in 3 houses. Let's take a look at the Faded Journal, just so I know what I'm actually trying to do here. Cemeteries, sigils, carved. This is Fairy Cerberus Spectre Golem. Is this one? Fairy. Alright, so that's the first one. And then we've only seen Golem, right? Yes, that's the last one. The other 2 are in spots we haven't been to yet. Okay, so we can get the first one done here. I'll probably do this liberation quest real fast. But we're going to finish exploring before I do that. What do we have here? Another cemetery. I think this is number 4. There's only 1 left of these. But if I remember, I think it's in the Thorn area in the northwest. Alright, well I guess we don't have to do the Gaily fight immediately. I thought we had to, you guys get absolutely owned. Oh, you're not really a good unit. Oh. I'm not going to eliminate them, I'm just going to stun them. Take some hot cross buns, thank you. We run into more people in the woods. Alright, and then this all the way up here is the quarry. This is the Spectre. Is that the next one? Or the Cerberus. No, you're the 3rd one. So we need to find the Cerberus, which I think, if I do properly remember, is... Oh, actually, there it is, right there. So yeah, we have to do the main desecration story over in the northwest. But then you would be able to... Can we go this way? Yeah, we can run right by here. Finish collecting anything on the ground. We'll come back to that town in a moment, because we'll talk to that person. Lane be zooming on his little horse here. Fast. Now this is the other side of the door here. It only took us... I haven't been even looking at the enemies there. But anyways, now, because we're on this side, Eltalinda can open the gate. Obviously, you would have needed Eltalinda to open the gate to begin with. So even if you got her and went back from the other side there, you would not be able to open it until you got to this side. Now that being said, we're going to make you go back and talk to this lady here. Alright, another side quest here. Not gonna do this one right away, like I said. I'm gonna go finish up, looks like most of the stuff down here. Yes, we have two side quests, well, technically 3. We have this one here as well. Maybe the main story here, and then we have a couple, Sigil and Liberation down here. I'm gonna go ahead and go just down to this. Did we get enough honors, by the way? No. After this Liberation quest, we should have enough, though. Alright, so I'm going to save before we get started on this one. And this one shouldn't take too long. Now we're going to get another group with 5 characters in it. Druids and Wizards. I'm sure we'll manage. Hilda, Hilda. Fear the deer, man. Fear the deer. Alright, we have a lot of enemies in watchtowers. Don't like that. So we want to be able to get rid of these. The clerics in watchtowers don't bother me. It's really just the warlocks in the watchtowers.
This rose bears, but what would you ask?
Pretty sure you absolutely bodied it.
I shall not disappoint.
As well as them, right? Yep. However,
retreating for now.
I'm gonna make Renee the leader on this one.
I ride for Cornia. I'll prove my worth.
You also do really well against them. Not against them, though.
What shall I do? Perhaps a chance to sharpen my
and
spear.
Then, let's take a look at Rolf's here. We
militia.
haven't had you
Do you
out in
need
a
something?
while. Yeah, you do really well against them. Perfect.
I'm ready.
Alright, so we're going to split this up 3 ways. Renee, I want you going this direction because, as you can see, there are traps in the way, and I don't really want to get hit by them if I don't need to. Clive can go down here, and Clive can head straight for you, and then Rolf can be deployed in the middle here.
Cornian militia fight. Who's my
And
target?
head towards the middle.
Right.
The units should be fine. I'm going to back up slightly. I'd like to get rid of some of these mages before Rolf's team fights.
Prepare yourselves. I'm here too.
You take a lot more damage that way. Anyways, yeah, this should be fine. Yeah, we took an absurd amount of damage there, but kind of expected.
Together now.
I didn't really mention it. I guess I should show this, since I didn't talk about it. But,
The battle is ours.
good job, Clive. If you look at the enemies here, so as you can see, magical assist potency is increased based on number of assisting members. Base damage plus 5x assisting members. So it's 30 potency, but because they have 4 people that can do this magical assist, it's actually 50 potency to everyone in your party. So it's kind of nifty, and it might even be... Yeah, so it's still 50 no matter what. But yeah, if you have a group of 5 wizards, your magical assist is going to do more damage than that if you only had...
What shall I do? I'm ever in your service.
That of 1.
I'm here, Your Highness.
We should be good. Yep. Alright, we're gonna just kind of clean house now. And you also saw that there were some infantry units in the woods down there, so... It's funny his defender would have just killed that guy. I prevented him from getting an attack. Well, we could have just killed him. Okay, though. Easy enough.
To be written in the history books, I stand triumphant. I am your humble servant.
And yeah, you're just going to keep moving forward here. You handle them immediately.
What shall I do?
We cannot see that person there at the moment. Yeah, so you can go up against them.
I'll pierce you clean through.
At least try.
Oh, they're not going to try. They're going to die.
I can help.
But they did get their whole front row removed. Fire Breath. This is, we haven't seen this yet. But that is a move from the Wyvern Master at higher levels. Hilda would have access to that if we had her leveled up in a group. But I currently don't. Eventually, I will probably have her in a group, so I'm happy with it.
Not even worried.
Bruno finally. What absurd power, man. Well,
It's settled.
Berengaria didn't even get to attack.
See now? Do you need something?
Right, so you still, yeah, you actually do really well against them too. So I'm gonna
I'll
have
prove my
Clive wait and just.
What shall I do?
What do you do? Yeah, you do good against both.
I shall pierce you clean through.
I'll take 7 to wipe them out.
Let's have some fun.
You're mine.
Not bad.
Raging storm.
Oh, they all about to die.
Not finished yet.
You're mine!
You're mine.
Quite!
Excellent. First aid on him is working out really
No
well
surprise there.
also. So I'm happy with this.
I'm ready.
Do you handle them? Yeah, I mean, you just do so
I'm
well.
ever in your
Oh, there's a
service.
trap right in the road there. Haha. Let's have you go this way then. Yeah, and you'll be fine up against them.
Shall I?
As you can see, the AI is, well, I say AI, the computer programming, they're smart enough too, is that like we wiped out the warlock in that watchtower. This priest was moving to that tower to try to get into it, so they have further range on their assists. Seems weird. I don't say it's weird. Obviously, you're probably still sending whatever unit killed this watchtower is probably going to go after them anyway. Yeah, we do no damage to them. They do no damage to us though.
I make haste.
Try me.
Wipe them out as well.
Want to keep going?
Actually, I should send Renee back and get Elaine out for Royal Order.
Yield to me.
I'm fine with attack down here. We still do quite a bit of damage and burn them.
Come here.
Yeah. Alright, well, we're about to have a ton of following slash chains.
Lay down.
Well, maybe
In my
not.
sights.
Less than I thought.
I'm done with you.
Alright, not bad.
It's settled.
Getting stronger by the day.
I can't wait for my next fight.
By getting stronger by the day,
Who's my
Bruno, you
target?
mean you're just,
Heading there now.
I am your humble servant. As you wish.
getting to a point where you have more
The position
HP.
is ours. What shall I do? It shall be done.
Should be able to make this in time. Yeah, we'll be fine.
Prepare yourselves.
I'm fine that we're even going slow on this. Obviously, it would have been much faster to not undeploy my Griffin Master, but
We can do this. Have my spear.
You okay?
Be safe.
We can do this.
ooh, what a
I'm here
hit.
to help.
I feel bad for the little clerics just sitting there and be like, hey, by the way, you're about to
Was
just
fate
get
which brought us here.
cavaliered.
I'll prove my worth.
We're going to move you back and then attack.
I depart.
Go ahead and deploy a lane.
The day will be ours. The time is at hand.
Trying to move through the forest there. Alright, and how do we do with this? You do a lot more damage. Perfect. Yeah, as you can imagine, this group is going to be annoying to actually kill. But I don't know. Even though they have a bunch of defensive curse, offensive curse, like, and they're kind of trying to expect this Landsknecht to just do all of the damage. We just get rid of their defensive curses before it attacks, and then we are going to kind of just run over the guy in the front row.
Together now.
Yeah, and they don't get their turn, so we're going to get another round where we stun and then do damage to them. Even with them following slashing here, we'll be fine.
Grant them succor.
Might have been worth saving for a refresh, but that's okay.
Out of my way!
We can do this.
Well, you are going to go for assaulting, that's right, because they're under 75% life, that's fine. Yeah. We have so many buffs now, it doesn't matter. Well, it does matter. Let me rephrase that. It does matter. But we're strong enough that, yeah, they have to dodge for us to not just wipe them out.
Easy there.
Even with this, I think he kills. Yeah. They have to dodge to not die. Well, Adel, you're not going to hit this, I'm sorry to say.
A flawless victory.
It wasn't flawless, but it was good.
What shall I do?
Do you want to give this to you, or do you want to give this? Yeah, they're a little lower level, actually. I'm going to go give it to Rolf.
Understood.
Let's go ahead. Are you in range to Royal Order? Yes.
I'll take it from here.
I'm going to move you back over here to Garrison. Obviously, I don't believe there are any more enemies on this map, since we've kind of killed everything, but yeah, I'll give the EXP to the group that's a little lower level. 5 is generally getting a lot of use out of these larger maps. And there are quite many large maps where he will be deployed.
At least try.
Quite.
Out of my way!
Yeah, that's not going to stop me from owning you. Comes the Sanguine Pursuit. Thank you. And your burn damage. Defensive curse doesn't mean anything to me because my party... Well, Berengaria has some defenses, but Bruno, his 11 physical defense is going to do so much worse. So you see their burn level 2. That means if they take a turn, they would take 2 ticks of 20 damage. And I think, like I said a long, long time ago when I was talking about this, you can get up to burn level 3 as far as I'm aware. So, yeah, it's a good way to deal a lot of damage. However, poison is generally more consistent as the game goes on, because that is HP percent based.
They're beaten.
They are indeed beaten. Thank you for that illuminating report, Rolf. Alright, very nice. And this should get us over 200? No! We have delivery still to do, so it's fine. Oh, and yeah, the Liberation Quest gives us honors. Alright, yeah, so we have enough now. Perfect. I say perfect. It's not really perfect, but excellent. Anyways, what do we got here? So here we have a ringed staff, circle heal. This restores major HP to everyone and removes all of my whole party's debuffs. However, this is a charge. So basically you use this on one turn and then it goes off the next round of battle, basically. So everyone on the team, both teams get their attacks, and then you would have your healing go off the second round. I don't like this, mainly because this is for all of your clerics and bishops and Scarlet. If you see in the parentheses down there, you cannot evade. That doesn't matter. We're in the back row, usually pretty safe. But you can't use any passive skills while charging. So if Sharon is charging, she can't use Magic Barrier to prevent magic attacks from hitting anybody, which is kind of like way more important than whatever this could do. Even though this heals for a lot, 150 potency is an absurd amount, and it removes all debuffs from everybody that it hits. This is just too slow because you're just negating all of your passives. You could probably build a team around it, not terribly, but I'm not going to do that. Anyways, let's go ahead and restore this town. Get a bunch of honors and money. Happy with that. And then we're going to station a guard, and I think I'm about to be out of guards as well. No, we still have one more. That's a billion.
With my life.
Now we need to go to a fort before we finish up for the day. So yeah, tomorrow we'll do this battle here and this battle here. Both of these are pretty good. And we'll do this battle the day after, and then the main story after that as well. Kind of makes sense with how the maps go. And as you can tell, like Elheim, like we're getting towards the end here, and as you can see, the level 24 and 25 town in northern Cornea, like they're not really misplaced level-wise. Anyways, like I said, we're going to do a lanes group. I wanted to expand this for a bit. Now that we have the honors to do it, we're going to give you, because this is what I said I was going to do a while ago, Liza. Yep. And now in Group 8, we can give you, I don't know, we can give you probably anyone. I'll give you Overlord. Yeah, it's fine for now. Anyways, yes, in here, I'm happy with this. You need a little bit of EXP. We have some treatises we can give you. But yeah, if we take a look at this, actually, let me do the EXP first, because that's going to make more sense then. Standard treatises, group 1. Nope, that's level. Why don't we go by unit? Liza.
You see that, Magellan?
Let me get you to level 20. So you get Heavy Bolt, because it's kind of the main reason I wanted to be like that. Anyways, yeah, so we get Heavy Bolt here, and now this attack a single enemy plus 100 potency if the user is in the front row. Well, Liza's in the front row, so you don't have to worry about that. Secondly, I'm going to take Chloe's Charm off. And we're going to give you, it's going to look really weird, but I'm going to give you the gauntlets. If you notice, she has a 70% guard rate. Like, what? And if you look at this is a guard rate of 30%. So I'm getting the Grand Barris next, which is from the Divine Guards or whatever. That has, I believe, a 40% guard rate. So that guard rate's going to be 80%. And then we're going to get another item that gives gauntlets. They're going to increase guard rate from 20 to 30%. So that'll bring it to a 90% guard rate. And then we're going to, with items here, I haven't used any of these yet, but if you look at one of these, I'm pretty sure gives, I thought there were more dues than that. Maybe I'm wrong where they are, but I thought one of them gave, they'd be all in here. All right, well, I guess not. I thought one of these gives guard rate. But if they don't, that's okay. I think Dew of Illusion gives it, but you can only use 5 of these. So, like, you can use this and get their guard rate all the way up. And as she levels, she'll get If we go look here, her stats, her guard rate is S, so she should gain some more as she levels up. So that 90%, currently 70%, when we get a new shield, it'll go up to 80. When we get new gauntlets, it'll go up to 90, and then as she levels, it'll slowly get closer to 100. The reason I love her in the front row here is with that setup. Is the Grand Barracks gives her debuff immunity, so nothing else, so no poison, no burn, no stun, no guard seal, nothing. And then also, she's not considered an armor unit, so warriors can't bypass her armor stat, which sounds like, oh, that's really bad. That's really good, even though she's an infantry unit. And then honestly, the General's Longbow, we have this currently, but we will eventually get a better bow that gives us additional stats, which I'll be happy for. Like if we get, I don't think, it's been a while. I'll have to remember what it is that we get in each. Here in Elheim, the next Cornix items, like if we look at Elaine, the Kingsblade Cornix, the +5 all stats, the one from Elheim is a spear, I believe. Pretty sure there's a bow from one of them, I just don't remember. Maybe not. Otherwise, there are other items to give as well. So, but anyways, Heavy Bolt, let's talk about this. This is overkill. 200 potency to prioritize flying is way too much. You already deal double damage to flying units anyway, so you're just going to one-shot whatever you hit with that. So I'm not going to use it on at all on flyers. I'm only going to have it target casters. She's in the front row. It's 200 potency. It most likely will kill any caster that you touch, which is great. And if it doesn't kill for whatever reason, you're immediately going to quick reload and shoot them again. Toxic Bolt, still against armored that have 1 or more AP. This is fine. I probably should not do that entirely, because as we saw in the one fight, we kept shooting the same guy, even though you already had poison on. And if I could have a third thing, I would basically say not poisoned. But if I do not poisoned here, as I start shooting armored people, I might shoot people that are armored that have no AP active points, and then I'm kind of wasting that. So I could probably change it to just be combatant status not poisoned. But then when you look at it this way, that means she's going to Toxic Bolt most of the time. So I think I'm going to stick the other way, and sometimes, yes, I will maybe hit some that don't have any active points left, but I think this is going to give me more options to use Power Bolt versus just re-Toxic Bolt at the same person over and over again. Prioritize flying, absolutely. If there's a flyer in the group, we want to shoot them, and then it'll quick reload and shoot them again. And remember, we do double damage. This Power Bolt is a 240 potency to flyers, which is, I don't want to say absurd, but very powerful. And then quick reload against a flyer also does 100 potency, basically, because it doubles its damage. And it's worth mentioning, quick reload, we do want it to go off, but I would like to save this since we have so many at the moment. So our own passive point is 2 or more. I'd like to be able to have medical aid at the end here to heal people. You might say, hey, your frontliner has 49 HP. They're going to get absolutely destroyed. And let me tell you, she'll be fine. Obviously, it'll be a little bit rough until we get the guard rate up to 100, but Elaine has Luminous Cover, so he'll cover for her as well. And keep in mind, Luminous Cover gives the ally plus 20 defense, 20% defense. So our physical defense, 25 and 21, magical defense, they get bonused every time we get covered by Elaine. And then people are still going to attack Virginia also. So this group is really happy. Oh, and we have Selvi, who's going to be really good at lowering enemies at offense. So we're not going to be as weak as we might think. So we can do a mock battle. I don't know which group this group would be really good against, but Like, let's do it up against... I don't know, we'll do Renee's unit. Oh, we're just gonna absolutely... Alright, well, I don't even know if Liza's gonna get a chance to attack. Oh well. That enrage is gonna be scary. Because they have armor, we're going to... yeah. Luminous cover, so we give her defense. He loses 1 active point. You might just be dead, by the way. Lane, why'd you do that? Brother, Morden hits so hard. Yeah, guard, 2 damage. Even though that's minus with attack down, that's only 20%. He has poison immunity, but even still, we did a decent amount of damage. Oh yeah, because you have magic attack. Well, we're going to lower your offense now. This is a 50% damage down on Morden. So hopefully he won't just one-tap my rest of my team here. Yeah, guard again. This is going to be a real test. We guard this. Didn't guard, it still only took 29 damage. So yeah, Morden has 3 enrage buffs there, by the way. And even though we do have some amount of debuffs, we do get through it pretty easily. And as you can see, Liza still, I mean, she's getting through multiple enemies here pretty easily. You're going to take hit. You didn't guard, unfortunate. 70% chance we missed 2 guards in a row, but he's going to run out of steam here. She guards here, plus heals. And even if she didn't, like, there was no chance our group could lose. Leia has parry. So we were guaranteed to parry an attack and then counter him, so yeah. But yeah, Liza's gonna look really good. And like I said, once we get those 2 next items, which is what I'm working towards, and we will get better gauntlets eventually. There'll be cloth gauntlets, I believe is what they're called. So we get to that 90% guard rate. We will absolutely be very strong and tanky. And then I haven't done this yet, but I'm going to do this because I'm always really bad at it. But Liza is one of my favorite characters. I'm going to use the Dew of Illusion to give her a bunch of stats, so that'll really also help her out. You can give these, I haven't given these to anybody, you can give them to whoever you want. Miracle Fruit, same thing, this increases your level by 1. There is a level cap in the game, we're nowhere close to it, so you're welcome to do that kind of whenever you want. I'm going to use the Dew of Illusion on Liza. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you can see, when we're looking at people here, the game, I'm really happy they actually added this because this wasn't the way when the game first launched, but it shows you how many potions you've given them. So like Dew of Skill here, we can already see Liza has been given 5 Dew because Dew of Illusion gives all of them. Dew of Keenness. So you can give them to whoever you want. And like I said, you can get Dew of Illusions many ways. I think you get them from the Colosseum. You can get them from Divine Shard Vendor. And then from quests and stuff. So now when we look at Liza, yeah, her guard rate 75%. So she already gained 1 guard per thing. And she's got 59 HP instead of 49. So yeah, gained quite a bit of stats here. And she's just going to be great. Now with those 2 items we get, she's going to be up at 95% guard rate once we get them. And then as she levels, we'll hopefully get the rest of the way to 100. And yeah, at 100% guard rate, she's just absolutely, in my opinion, cracked. And the fact that you just take no damage because you Great Shield guard everything, you debuff immunity, and you provide a whole bunch of support that a lot of other units may not be able to do. Because Smoke Bolt 2 is amazing, Aid Cover is amazing, you also have built-in healing, and you just put out a lot of damage. And Quick Reload is a good way around arrow cover. We've seen that already. So like we shoot an area target, they get guarded by arrow cover. Quick Reload gets around that. And then we can shoot them again anyway. So I'm happy with this character. She does need to build up rapport. If we look at everyone else here, they all have quite a bit of rapport already for their group that Liza doesn't have. So what we can do is, I haven't shown this off. Well, I showed this off once, but we can do something like this, where we can give a bunch of them rapport, and like you can have all 5 people, or we can have 4 people. So like have, well, let's not do order, let's do groups, please. So Liza plus the rest of her group. We'll skip Elaine for the moment. Yeah, we can use a meal ticket. That's fine. There you go.
Oh,
Enjoy this food.
Hungry, yes.
Go on, eat. Really hit the spot.
So now she gained a bunch of rapport with people, and we can take a look at her now. And well, please click on the right person. And now, as you can see, she has already +1 guard rate from rapport with somebody. I think Virginia gives +1 guard rate. Magic defense, physical attack, evasion, and crit rate. So yeah, very quickly you're going to see, like, with higher rapport, as you can see, these two already get +5 guard rate. So we'll get there just with rapport. And yeah, that guard rate will be really, really good. I mean, it doesn't show on this screen, but yeah, when you're in combat, your rapport bonuses work. So we know the guard rate is going to be 76% instead of 75. But I am happy with this. So I think we're good for today. Definitely a little bit long. Like I said, tomorrow we're going to chase after Gailey, figure out what he's doing here with Ervelda, Guardian of the Fae. This map is pretty interesting, but yeah, it would be nice to see it. And then we'll also see Battle of Voriaten, where Rosalinda was talking about Relinor and why is she there. So these 2 maps should do pretty well tomorrow. Yeah, until then, hope you all have a wonderful day, and as always, I will see you next time.